Good evening. This is Tlen Viral for Federation News Network, reporting from the Delta Quadrant. Tonight, the war with the Haconian Order intensifies, and Starfleet task forces across the Flowstone Corridor and Tolari Straits mark a series of decisive operations. We begin with a mission that may have saved an entire world. With Fleet Captain Drewski Northman commanding, Captain Siobhan Crystal as executive officer, the USS Atlas deployed 265 sensor buoys from Station E-107 along the Flowstone Corridor. 2 days later, the network detected a Haconian incursion, triggering an early warning that allowed Taskforce Aegis and Eternan Defense Forces to coordinate a defensive maneuver keeping Haconian forces out of Eternan space. Officials credit Atlas's deployment with preventing the destruction of Agrippa 4, the target of the potential Haconian strike and home to nearly 15 billion citizens. One Fleet Command source called the result, quote, a model of quiet heroism and precision timing. Under Rear Admiral Rich Lombardia, the USS Argo located wreckage in a Yerix drift and recovered an unexploded Haconian torpedo prototype believed tied to early Metrian Cascade field tests. Engineering teams successfully rendered the device inert after a containment breach injured several crew members. Starfleet intelligence confirms the weapon's design as authentic Haconian manufacture and is now conducting full analysis at a secure facility. The USS Veracruz defended a Federation, Eternan relief convoy departing docking station E-071 when cloaked Haconian frigates ambushed the formation. Marine Valkyrie flights, Devil 1 and Devil 2, engaged the attackers until reinforcements from the USS Katana arrived. 2 civilian transports were lost. However, the majority of the convoy reached Mapta 4 safely. Taskforce Command commended the crews for decisive, life-saving action under sustained fire. Commodore Ulrich Becher's USS Shogun completed a classified operation inside the Tolari Straits, a region showing heavy Haconian fleet buildup. Operating with Rapier-class escorts USS Drake and USS Flamberga, the group encountered severe spatial anomalies, ionized plasma sheaths and subspace refraction layers, while maintaining full stealth readiness. A subsequent tactical report confirms Drake and Flamberga engaged and destroyed a Haconian light cruiser before returning to station E-295. Medical review lists Shogun's crew readiness as operational green. Prior to the Mapta 4 tragedy, USS Taylor Holick Durant, with Rear Admiral Evelyn Rico commanding, initiated dialogue with Zassini Vasic of the Eternan G. Neo Cracy, coordinating humanitarian support and addressing Talosian sovereignty on Rhinax. Following the Metrian Cascade detonation, Admiral Rico reaffirmed Federation, Eternan cooperation and led Durant to Rhinax for relief operations. While Haconian leadership rejected mediation requests, the Zini renewed his government's commitment to joint defense and reconstruction. The Durant remains a critical diplomatic and humanitarian hub along the Flowstone Corridor. Although no formal report was filed by deadline, officials confirm Penistri Colony continues large-scale humanitarian coordination, processing over 200,000 Eternan refugees displaced by attacks in the Mapta and Flowstone territories. Emergency shelters and orbital med labs are operating at capacity under Starfleet medical and Federation civil aid oversight. Fleet Captain Rowena Luna Vandredrose and the crew of USS Thor launched from headquarters orbit amid DefStat 1 activation, reportedly before full clearance was processed. Docking operations lodged a formal complaint, however, command sources quietly note, given the circumstances, no one's going to scold them for leaving early. Thor is now en route to rendezvous with the USS Perseus, Cairns, and Sutherland for coordinated actions inside the Flowstone Corridor. Analysts describe the formation as a stabilizing force on a volatile front. Haconian state media now claims Federation sabotage near Inraat within the RA-14 Annex. FNN's independent review finds no supporting evidence and confirms Starfleet had no operational presence inside Haconian territory at that time. Officials dismissed the report as propaganda designed to justify escalation. Starfleet Quartermaster Command and Galleytech Industries have issued a voluntary recall for the R-472A replicator unit, currently installed aboard several small craft and outpost mess facilities. The recall follows reports that the unit's dynamic flavor calibration matrix can misalign under sustained power fluctuations, causing replicated beverages to occasionally emit trace ozone or, in rare cases, taste faintly of plasma coolant. No injuries have been reported. Engineers recommend immediate recalibration or replacement using the updated R472B firmware patch. Starfleet Logistics assures personnel that morning coffee remains mission-critical and fully supported. On DAX-2, local education councils have begun pilot programs using privately supplied learning consoles designed to assist student recall and lesson tracking. Early feedback from instructors is optimistic, citing smoother comprehension metrics and improved participation across several districts. Officials confirm that all devices have passed Standard Federation safety certification. Authorities note that, even at times of war, classrooms remain open and learning continues. On the Federation colony world Farn 3, a domesticated celet named Krun has become something of a local celebrity. Originally trained as a therapy companion for recovering miners, Krun now performs coordinated response drills and light entertainment routines during weekly morale gatherings in the colony's central plaza. Colony staff note that the Celet's calm demeanor and unexpected agility have made her the unofficial mascot of the Farn 3 recovery project. Visitors are reminded that despite her size, Krun remains fully certified under Federation Animal Handling Regulation 42C. That concludes this Federation News Network Delta Quadrant report for Stardate 251015. Stay informed. Stay safe. And remember, truth is our first line of defense.